the CZ75BD Police Decocker Only, and my CZ75B SA Single Action. Which pistol wins the day? This time on gun physics. So the CZ75BD is the Decocker Only version, and it comes in a pretty simple little box, one magazine, but a couple problems with it. The magazine definitely doesn't drop free, and from what I read, none of them do. And it did have the Decocker Only, so I didn't have the option even of using it with the safety, because I have way too many double action, single action pistols. I'd prefer to have the option of a safety. So I looked into this CZ75SA. Of course, the clasp comes off the box, but here it is. It's got a manual safety, two-sided, an extended magazine release. Magazines drop free nice and easy, and it just has a nice flat trigger that is single action only with that safety. CZ75BD on the left, the Decocker Only single-sided lever. The CZ75B single action on the right with the ambidextrous safety and two magazines. Now this one, as you can see, doesn't have any controls on the left-hand side. This one does have the decocker. Magazines don't drop free, nor do the magazines in the other one drop free. It seems that this pistol is designed not to drop the magazines free. Can you tell the difference? There's an extended magazine release on this one, and this magazine release on the single action is reversible, and magazines drop free. Magazines from the 75BD also drop free, so the 75B single action version is designed to drop those free. Manual safety, only operable when hammer is back. There's ambidextrous, and you got the nice flat trigger. And this, the slide stays the same profile all the way out. Whereas on the BD, it necks down right there. Sights are exactly the same. There's no difference there. Hammer's really close to the same. The BD, the Decocker Only, that does have a slightly different profile hammer. This SA is a little bit skinnier, but trigger, the important difference that I saw, watch the trigger. See that? It's inconsistent. There's that extra creep. It's quite a bit, and then it hits a bit of a wall, and then it drops. This one, Decocker Only, a little bit of creep, but it's gotten better already in less than 50 rounds since I've had it. It's nice, but it is the double action version. Double action is actually a really good double action, but this is what I'm looking for. And for the boy, he's a lefty, and it is really inconvenient as a left-handed person to reach up when you're holding the thing and do that, especially with a safety that's located farther back. This one's a little bit forward, so it's not too bad. You don't have to adjust your grip too much. Or as a righty, it's not very convenient. You can figure it out, but thumb is much better. 1911 safety is farther back, especially a standard GI, much difficulter, much more difficult to get to. The grip, which is great on both of them, is exactly the same. Slides are interchangeable. Neither of them has anything on the front or the rear strap for this version. Flat top serrated slides on both of these CZs. Looks pretty good. The frames are almost identical except for the safety and the decocker. My BD has a polished trigger and barrel. Flat beaver tail and fat hammer on the BD. Skinny hammer and upswept beaver tail on the SA. A better view of the extended magazine release, and it is reversible. Once I got to the range, That trigger was a lot better than I expected it to be for my bench testing. It breaks at 4 pounds and rapid fire is easy. And that ambi safety is huge and has solid detents. It's either unsafe or it's off. But on slow, deliberate fire, not so good. I don't know if it's the lawyer shelf on the hammer or the passive firing pin safety that trigger has to move out of the way. Removing the firing pin block seems like a stupid idea. Putting in a competition hammer sounds good, maybe removing some of that shelf, but it definitely needs some improvement if you're really going to use it as a target gun. There are some good CZ companies that'll do the work for you, but it's expensive. I can't just keep on collecting pistols, but I do have to keep on practicing trigger control. But what do I do with these? Because I keep on collecting like 2 of the same, and I cannot keep on doing that. So one of these has got to go. I like the BD. Again, that thing does have my initials, but it's not exactly what I want. And my son, he is left-handed, and I would like to have some ambidextrous pistols for him. Now this one is going to require some trigger work. Maybe a new hammer. Maybe take some off that hammer on the inside once I disassemble it. But I think this is the one. The SA is the keeper. Single action is the keeper. And the BD is on the auction block. Looking for one? Because I'm selling one. Well, that's my conclusion. Which do you want? And what do you want to use it for? Hey, thanks for watching Gun Physics. Your thumbs up really helps a lot in the ratings. So thanks for that too. And I've got new videos coming out most Tuesdays. Subscribe for more.